Yes, hello, salaam alaikum to my fellow Muslim and my brothers and sisters, non-Muslims, whoever is watching and or is going to watch. Today we have another episode of yeah, discussion about Islam, and I hope that people will join me as soon as possible. But first, let's play this. Yes. If anybody would like to join me and talk to me about Islam, why I'm a Muslim, and ask me questions, I would be more than glad. I'm actually, I try to spread the message of peace, and unfortunately, there are many people who, sorry, many people who are not so willing to spread peace. By the way, let me see. Martin, I will write to Martin, see if Martin can join me tonight. He said he might be able. Hi, Martin. I am live. Let's see if he get it and then join me. It's always great talking to Martin. Yes, uh, I had the debates with the apostate prophet, and I sent a message to him through uh, the what is it modern day debate that I would like to have a new debate with him. Why? Because I think that I was too soft on him. I thought that he just doesn't know things and he would like to learn. But I realized that no, he's thinking about his interest and his followers. So if he accept the truth, then he will lose his followers, which I think mainly are anti-Islam. Many of them are Christians those Christians who, not peaceful, not like Martin. So there are many of them who think that, oh, Islam is devil, oh, we have to fight Islam. So that's why they have gathered around this AP. I see people are watching. Please join me. There is the link and talk to me, ask me questions. Yes, I don't know. I have coughing, so my throat is not so good. But anyway, yes, and he made a great mistake, this AP, and he proved that he's uneducated about many things. And I was talking to on this myth vision about him, and he just wrote a message. What is it? Um Super chat when I was criticizing him. He didn't dare to join the panel and talk to me. His mistake was that from the time he heard about my organization that I'm supporting on Thursday, not this week, last week, on Thursday when I had a debate with him. So I talked to him about MEK, and somebody, uh, Susanna, she wrote in super chat that I'm following a terrorist organization. So he asked me, and I told him for the first time he heard about MEK. So I told him in 30 seconds That do you think that Mike Pence, Trump, uh, what is it? Sorry, Trump's vice president. Do you think that he will support a terrorist organization? He said no. So I said that he's one of thousands of politicians who support MEK in the West. So he was satisfied. But after 2 days, he came to this conclusion on Saturday that MEK is a terrorist sect. And it was on the modern day debate. He said that. And I asked him, sorry, I didn't hear very well. So he avoided to say it again. He said nothing, because he realized that he made a mistake. But later, on this secular jihadist, there is a guy there, Armin Nabavi. He's a very, very uneducated, so-called ex-Muslim. They call themselves actually ex-Muslim. And I don't accept that because they just were born in a Muslim country, in a Muslim family, and they didn't know anything about Islam like me. Let me check, by the way, Facebook. See if I'm live there. Yes, I'm live there as well. And let's see if somebody would like to join from Facebook. On Facebook. Anyway, I was saying that within 2 days he came to this conclusion that MEK, my organization. Okay, Martin is on his way. I will just send him emoji. Yeah, within 2 days. Mm-hmm. All right, Martin. Oh, my brother. Hi, Martin.
G. Hello,
Hi. How?
meneer. Long time no see, man.
Oh, yes. You were
Long time
busy.
no see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
You
see.
were busy.
Put this better.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
busy dancing. There's my suit.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
Good.
doing stuff. Sorry,
Great.
man.
No,
But
don't worry.
you
Thank
were,
you.
you were.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you.
It's a
Yes,
pleasure,
great.
man. It's always a pleasure. I see you were debating
Yes.
some high figures the last past
Yeah,
days and stuff.
of course.
Um, and I at least helped a little with that. All right.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
So.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, my
Pleasure.
brother. Yes, well, my brother. No, I just was saying, I don't know if I think you didn't hear that. I sent a message to this modern day debate. Yeah, James. I asked
Mhm.
him, can you please ask AP to have a third debate with me? And I wrote him that the reason is that I was too soft on him because I thought that he just doesn't know something. But I realized, Martin, that he is, he just wants to spread, hate against Muslims, okay? And he doesn't want to accept anything because of his interest, perhaps. Because if he accept, then he has to, he will lose his followers, perhaps. Because I was telling him that, imagine that somebody has put a knife on your throat, an ISIS follower, and I'm there. I'm trying to save you. Daniel Hagaju is also there. Yeah, I'm saying to that ISIS idiot, saying that no, you have no right to kill him because it's against Quran. I'm trying to, but Hagaju says no, no, kill him. He's apostate. You have to kill him. So what you do that time? Will you support me, saying that the perfect Dawah is right, or you will say Hagaju because they write that Hagaju is true Islam. He said that, of course, to save my life that moment, I will lie. Okay, despite it
Yeah.
is not a lie. Quran, nowhere in Quran says to kill apostate. Yeah, it says no compulsion in religion. Oh, Muhammad, you just delivered the message. It's none of your business to force people to Islam. All these, yeah, verses they avoid, and he doesn't. He for his own life, he said that yes, he will lie, but. I mean, just that. Look, he said for saving my life, but he doesn't care for many people because he's in a safe place. He doesn't care about those so-called ex-Muslims in Pakistan and other countries, yeah, that they might be in danger, yeah. So you should support me. You say, yeah, okay, the perfect dawah. This is what you say. It's nice and makes sense. That one fabricated hadith is not reliable. Okay, Quran is reliable, which so many verses says that uh, what is it? You have no right to force people. Look, for example, here uh, in Quran, chapter 2, verse 217, it says, "And whoever of you turns back from his religion, yeah, apostate, okay, yeah, turns
Mm.
back from his religion and dies as a kafir." Okay, we talked about who is a kafir, is not a disbeliever. Okay, dies as a kafir. Let's say disbelief. Okay, then his deeds will be lost in this life and in hereafter, and they will be uh, destined for the fire. They will abide therein forever. Okay, so there is no any punishment in this life for them. Chapter 4, verse 137. Verily, those who believe then became kafir, then believe again and again became kafir, and go on increasing in kufr, Allah will not forgive them nor guide them on the right way. Okay, there is no mention that those who believe and then became kafir kill them. Okay, there is no such a word. Okay, if there was such a sentence, then they wouldn't be able to become believer again. Okay, so how can you, you know, because you have the right to repent, okay, and come back, and nobody has the right to take up that opportunity just because an ignorant, a liar decided 14, I mean 1200 years ago and said that yeah, they have to get killed. Okay, so you put that uh, lie over these verses of that every Muslim accept that these are words of God. So let me explain for that ignorant ISIS that no, you have no right because anybody like myself, I was a former apostate. Yeah, I had the right to learn, and so that's why I would like this time to have a debate with him and prove him that you have zero knowledge and you just want to spread. Really, for me, I told you within 2 days, Thursday, yeah, Martin, Thursday, I had a debate with him, okay? And somebody called Susanna wrote that, oh, has he been, honest about being a member of a terrorist organization or terrorist sex, MEK? Then he asked me, okay, he asked me that right there, that question. I said that, AP, do you believe that Mike Pence, you know who's Mike Pence? Mike Pence was Trump vice president.
Oh yeah.
Donald
Mm.
Trump, vice president. I said just this one. Do you believe that Mike Pence support a terrorist organization? He said no. I said just a few weeks ago, Mike Pence was in a rally directly supported MEK, okay? And not only Mike Pence, thousands of parliamentarians. Just because one ignorant person write for you there, you don't have to just make a judgment, okay? It is 21st century. So he said, yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, so I thought that he accepted. All right. Then on Saturday, he mentioned something about, I think that Susanna, they are with these secular jihadis. There is a guy, his name is, what is it? Navid, sorry, Nabavi, yeah, Nabavi, Armin Nabavi. He's
Mm.
Iranian, the too ignorant guy. And I had a debate
He's
with
an
him.
atheist.
He's atheist, yeah.
Mm.
also called himself, what is it, ex-Muslim.
Yeah.
Despite I know that they were just born in a Muslim family. I don't even believe that his parents were Muslim, because in Iran there are many, especially after revolution, many people, became atheists because of this regime. So, but anyway, just because he comes from a Muslim country, so they call themselves ex-Muslim. Despite anyway, this guy, I'm trying to talk to them, Martin, about creation, about those verses of Quran, for example. I was trying to tell them that about, how the world will end, yeah, and the solution to all problems. But the guy, he doesn't even understand. He's Iranian. He doesn't know his own country's, situation, and who is good, who is bad. He doesn't understand anything. And these people, you have to talk to them about you know such a deep discussions, and that's very very difficult. And anyway, this AP, within 2 days, he decided that okay, MEK is a terrorist sect. Okay, and this parliamentarian who was killed in UK a few weeks ago, his name was David MS. You remember he was killed?
I I haven't heard about it. Sorry.
No, just a few weeks ago he was killed.
In which
But
country?
UK, a terrorist,
Uh,
uh, a terrorist guy. He killed him with knife, and he was a
wow.
yeah. He was a great parliamentarian, and the entire UK was very sad. He was my organization supported in many many years. Understand? And everybody loved this guy. So Daniel Mitterrand, wife of former French French president, supporting my organization. The, in our organization, women are equal to men. They pray in front of men. Okay, understand? So they have broken a lot of taboos. Okay, it has never happened in the history of Islam that women pray in front of men. Okay, so and these people, they say it's a sect just because Iranian fascist regime said. So that's why anyway I would maybe I would play a little bit of what I was making for uh,
But I wonder if he would debate you again. I don't think he
yeah,
would.
I don't know, I wonder too. Yeah, let me
I
see. Okay, I would like to play
I
something.
see you talking about me in the debate.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
always everywhere I say that.
Martin friend.
I always mention you because you have to become famous. That a good brother to me. Okay, so that we can, we can be love each other, everybody like this. Okay, it's okay. So Martin believe in something that I don't believe. It's
Yeah.
okay. I love you anyway. It
Fuji
doesn't matter.
rejects
Yeah,
the
yeah,
solution that the Bible
yeah.
gives.
No,
He
not only
rejects
that.
it.
No, no, not only
He's a
that.
disbeliever.
Yes, after this. No, I'm talking about. No, no, I don't reject that from my brother. I just say that it would be great, yes, but I think that it doesn't work. It's difficult. But what I'm rejecting is
Where does it
those.
not work?
No,
Uh,
what I'm rejecting is those demon and such things. Okay, I don't believe in that. Okay,
It's in the Quran, Hadith, and
yeah,
in the
but
Bible.
no, there is no in Quran. There is no demons. Okay, but we'll talk about that. And do you see this? Yeah, let me play
The
this. Okay,
jinn.
uh, the gen is aliens, and they are not on this
Yeah,
planet. I will talk to you. Let
but it's called
Yeah,
demon. Yeah.
look. This
Okay.
this it's about why MEK was removed from terrorist list in Europe and USA. Okay, Hillary Clinton, why she doesn't come to the court with the evidence? Because the court had given Hillary Clinton 180 days, and she disappeared 600 days. Did you see that it was BBC? Yes. Yeah, the report. Era of appeasement is over. What happened? Uh, Martin, it was the report from BBC that it was like this, that these USA and European countries, they put MEK in terrorist list in order to appease Iranian regime. Okay, and then MEK went to the court, and the court forced European Union and UK to remove MEK in 2009, because they said that this group is just a freedom fighter. They are not terrorists. Okay, and then in USA also a Washington court gave Hillary Clinton 180 days to come with the evidence that this group is terrorist. She disappeared 600 days. Can you imagine? She didn't come with a single proof. Okay, and then the court told her that you will come with the what is it, with the evidence within 120 days, or we remove MEK from terrorist list ourselves. She didn't come with a single proof, and she waited until the last day. The last day she removed MEK from terrorist list. Okay, so let me. This
And
is
you're
Rudy.
happy about that?
Of course, everybody look at. Do you know who is this guy? He's Rudy Giuliani, mayor of New York in 2001 when the terrorist attack happened in New York, Al Qaeda. He was mayor of New York.
Those who practice appeasement are going to find themselves shamed in world history. The time has come to stand up to these bullies and these murderers.
Well, that's former mayor of New York City, of course, and the president's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, last year attending the huge Iranian opposition rally of the National Council of Resistance of Iran in France. He speaks there every year. This year, the event called the Free.
Do you see that woman there in the middle, Muslim woman?
Mm.
She's our president, okay? She's our leader.
Oh.
And you see all those politicians, okay? They are high-posited politicians, Prime Minister of Canada, the leader of U.S. Senate beside Rudy Giuliani, and many, many others. Okay, so and this
Free Iran Global Summit was held virtually because of coronavirus, but the message in to Tehran has stayed the same, calling for the end of the Iranian theocratic regime and crediting President Trump's maximum pressure campaign against Iran for progress. Maryam Rajavi is the group's leader.
We believe regime change in Iran by the Iranian people and resistance is within reach. We expect the international community to adopt a firm policy vis-à-vis the regime in Iran, to recognize the right of the Iranian people to resist against the ruling tyranny and to stand with them in their struggle for freedom.
Well, former Mayor Rudy Giuliani joins us now. Mr. Mayor, good to see you. You've supported the group for years. Of course, you too. You've supported the group for years. You've spoken many times. What did you tell them this year about Iran?
Well, I told them this year that we're getting closer, and we're getting closer for reasons that almost be a surprise to people in America, because the mainstream media really does the work of Iran. I think because Obama was so favorable to Iran, the mainstream media has become apologists for Iran. But the simple fact is, for the last 2.5 years, there's been a protest every 2 days in Iran. They've killed, in the first year of it, they killed 1,500 people. Now it's harder to get statistics, but I know last week they killed 13 people in protest. Every city in Iran has had a protest. The protests almost always get violent on the part of the Iranian authorities. I mean, they shoot and kill people in a protest. Nothing like.
19th, Maryam Rajavi met and held talks with Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives and a presidential nominee, and Senator.
So, do you see which people support MEK? Yeah, representative of the U.S. Congress. All right, meeting Maryam, and these, this Mr. AP, without any research, any knowledge, within 2 days he decided that MEK is a sect and terrorist. Excuse me, it is very difficult for people like you to know what happened 1,400 years ago. It is very, very difficult for you with such a narrow knowledge that in 21st century, you could at least call me, say, hey, Muji, this guy says like this. What is your response? Yeah, I could play for you such a things, and also at least you could, make a decision, correct decision, not just, like they say that, oh, okay. And let me play one more things here, and then look.
I see you getting better at this technology stuff.
Yes. No, actually, do you know what happened there? It was, look, look, this is here. There was this John McCain. He was what is it? U.S. Nominee for presidential nominee, and he was one of the greatest U.S. What is it? Senators. He traveled 10,000 kilometers from Washington to Albania to meet.
Thank you, Madam, for your leadership. And we now see an Iranian government that is attempting to extend its influence and tyranny throughout the Middle East. It is a fact that Bashar Assad would not be in power today if it had not been for the Iranian Revolutionary Guard and the Iranian help and Hezbollah that came into Syria when Bashar Assad was about to fall. There's no doubt that the Iranians are attempting to stifle freedom and democracy throughout the region. There's no doubt that the people in this room have suffered not only themselves, but in the loss of their loved ones because of the Iranian tyranny. And I express my condolences to everyone in this room who has lost a loved one as a result of Iranian tyranny and terrorism. They've joined you in Paris time after time. And it's been a wonderful outpouring of concern and care and love for people who deserve better than what they had. I thank you for being an example to the whole world, that those people who are willing to fight and sacrifice for freedom will achieve it. And you are an example to everyone in the world that's struggling for it.
Do you see, Martin? Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. Look, these just because these people that are sitting in this room, they have put everything to fight Iranian fascist regime. Yeah. People like Armin Nabawi, they call them sect, just because they have given, because Iranian fascist regime would love to demonize them. They are the biggest enemy of Iranian regime, and they are the biggest enemy of all extremists in the world. Can you imagine? All extremists in the world. And unfortunately, those powers who would like to see conflict in the Middle East, those powers who want to sell their weapons, and they want to create conflicts in the Middle East, they don't want this Iranian fascist regime to fall. Just those politicians who are fed up with this regime, they come to MEK, okay? And like this John McCain and like other politicians, they come to MEK and support MEK, all right? So one more thing I would like to play. There was a general, okay? Let me bring him. There was a general, his name was General Philip, yeah, here. Okay.
Where is this video on your channel?
This is my channel. It is, what is it?
Okay.
Down there, it was last year. You will see, like, you will see, let me see. This picture you will see, okay? We are three, yeah, we are three. This, what is it? Let me see. Here, this one you will see on that. So anyway, this General Philip, okay, I will play for you now. When he came, he sent by George Bush, okay, when they occupied Iraq. Actually, it was like this: the UK and USA, they occupied Iraq in 2003. Yeah, UK had a foreign minister called Jack Straw. He was a corrupted man, and he was kicked out of the parliament a few years ago for corruption cases. Okay, this guy, he loved this Iranian fascist regime, and he convinced George W. Bush that bomb MEK, because Iranian regime asked them that if you bomb MEK, we will not disturb you. So in order so that Iranian regime doesn't disturb them and kill their soldiers, they bomb MEK, but they were wrong, because Iranian regime killed at least 600 US troops in Iraq, 200 British troops by their roadside bombs and so on. Anyway, this general, his name is General Philippe, he was sent to disarm MEK in Iraq. And he was told that MEK is a terrorist group and you are going to disarm them. When he came there, he saw that, my God, these people are great people. They are highly educated. And then he called his daughter on his cell phone. His daughter will explain for you now what happened, okay? Amazonas women in Iraq.
I mentioned the Human Rights Watch report and not contacting me, but I was contacted from other quarters. Most of it was positive, but there was some negative. On the negative side, they accused me of using my daughter's name in vain. Oh, those foolish people. They don't know my daughter. Like the women. Like the women of the MEK, my daughter's dedication and determination is a scary thought to the mullahs of Iran. As I reported, I am very proud to have written and refuted that report. So for those of you that said I used my daughter's name in vain in that letter, why not hear it from her? Sarah, would you come up here and tell me whether I used your name in vain?
Thank you, and forgive me, I'm not well versed in public speaking, so I will do my best. As my father said, my name is Sarah Phillips, and I am his daughter. I'd like to tell you a little bit of history about how I came to learn about the people of Ashraf. In 2003, my understanding of the world was shattered. I learned, contrary to very popular belief, especially in America, that not all women in the Southwest Asia region remain complacent in the face of oppression. There's a special group of women who do not just let their lives be dictated for them. My father, who was in Iraq at the time, told me, he called me on his international cell phone. I was in a dorm room at the time. I remember him calling and saying, Sarah, I've found your modern day Amazons, those women warriors, the type that you are always seeking and reading about. You will never guess. He told me, you will never guess where I have found them. It was that day that I learned about these brave women. And actually what was almost more shocking to me is the fact that it wasn't just women, there was men standing at their side in defiance of tyranny. I learned about the Mujahideen Nikak, and I begged my father, I begged him, let me meet these women. Even better, let me take their mantle and let me fight with them. They'd managed to not only break stereotypes and roles, but they'd overcome insurmountable odds to rise up to a position of authority and power. These women and men of the MEK believe in democracy and equal rights. They believe in freedom. What a beautiful word, freedom. The Webster's Dictionary defines freedom as a quality or state of being free, the absence of necessity, coercion, or constraint in choice or action. Liberation from restraint from the power of another. Soon after I learned of the people of Camp Ashraf, I began corresponding with several of them. If you're listening today, and I sincerely hope that the women of Ashraf are able to hear my words, I loved receiving your electronic letters, and I loved being able to share that information with people on my campus and with friends, letting them know what is going on in Ashraf and around the world. There are not many people in the world as valiant as these women of the MEK. who I had the absolute honor of being able to correspond with. We would talk in our emails and in our letters of one day meeting in a free, not only
Okay, I will. Yes,
Send me the link of that so I can watch it sometime.
yes. Later, yeah, I will send you.
Okay.
Somebody is writing
Someone
here.
is, yeah.
Socrates song. Please join us because I didn't understand very well why you blame Islamic polemics for not recognizing the true moderate interpretation of Islam. I don't know. Do you understand what he meant? What he means with that? Because
Um,
you can
it's
explain.
like saying that Martin agrees with the most Muslims that Islam has some violent stuff in it and has some dangerous stuff in it, and so he's saying that like why why do you blame Martin, people like Martin? Uh, Hopefully I said it right.
Yeah.
And do not blame the Muslims, and do not blame the Muslims that
Can you please
understand
join?
Islam the same
Yes,
way.
yeah. Can you please join us? And here is the link, and explain a little bit more. We can talk because
Yeah, perhaps I didn't 100% explain it
yes,
right.
maybe. Okay, I don't understand whom I blame. I blame Muslims or Islam or non-Muslims. I don't understand. Yet you do not blame with the same passion the Muslim world that understand Islam the same way. I don't know. Did you get something?
A little, but he should come on.
Yes, yeah, it's better because
Mm.
I don't understand very well what you want to say. So it
Perhaps
is,
he's gonna repeat it.
yeah. Abu, and also please join us if you would like. That's the link. Yeah. So anyway, this.
But Buji, what you say you don't believe in demons or Satan, the Satan that the Bible and
No, I
Islam and
Satan.
the
No,
atheists
no, no.
say. Yeah, no, I'm
Satan.
talking about the entity Satan. I'm
Yes.
talking
Okay.
about the
Yeah.
entity.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
But
you don't believe in that, but what
I believe.
evidence would you need? What evidence would you need?
Yeah,
Buji?
but because the evidence is that okay, I'm trying, but you my StreamYard doesn't recognize my mic. I will repeat my question. Okay. All right.
Just
Uh,
type it out. That's fine.
yes, again, yes, a little bit different way, maybe. What I
Mm.
was going to say, Martin, we have already a lot of problems on this planet, yeah, but God must be actually unfair to create other problems that we don't see, like demons, like jinns to go to, this ridiculous understanding of jinn by these Muslims, is also
But what
making.
about animals? Animals also sometimes
Yeah,
cause
no,
problems. It doesn't
all
mean
right.
that God
No, no,
didn't
no, no. I
create
told you. No,
animals
no,
or
no,
other
no,
beings that also cause
no.
problems.
Marte,
Mm.
animals, yes, we see them. Okay, we
Yeah.
can make weapons and fight them or kill them, whatever, if they attack us. Or we see them, we run away, or we just go up
So
the
God
tree.
shouldn't create beings higher than animals that are
No,
like
no, I don't
much.
say that. No, let's see. I
You
say.
even believe in the jinn.
No, no,
So
look, I say God can. I didn't say God cannot, okay? But what I'm saying is that God is not going to, create something that we don't see it, we cannot fight it, okay? And then, for example, I say jinn is alien. They are living creatures and they are others in other planets, okay? It is exactly because Quran says that they think they are believers and disbelievers, they have, they are what is it, intelligent creatures, okay.
how does jinn look like? How does a jinn look like?
Nobody knows
Yeah.
how. Maybe like those aliens in the movies they show. Understand, because we haven't seen the jinns, okay. Jinn, what does it mean? Jinn means unseen. So when
Yeah.
we
See.
Yeah.
See,
So
Muji.
unseen, yes. No,
Yeah.
no,
So
no,
you
no,
believe in
no,
the
no. Look,
unseen. Yeah.
no, look, Martin. Look, Martin. Unseen, okay, means that we don't see it. Okay,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean
Same
that.
with demons.
No, no, look.
You don't see them.
No, wait. It doesn't mean that they don't. They are uh, always invisible. It means that they are not on this planet that we see them. They are somewhere else. Okay, I take it like this, that because what is it? They are creature. Okay, and they don't need, because Allah or God has billions of planets. Why he put them here? Was there no any other places to put them here and we don't see them and they go in our body? This yourself, Martin, this, for example, that people have some disease, yeah. For example, I don't know what is in English, that disease which you fall and foam comes from your mouth. I don't know what is the name of that disease. All right, such a things in the past they were saying that instead know that there is a brain problem for this patient. Okay, today we know it. We try to give them medicine, but in the past there was no. So they were saying, oh, jinn has, or some Christian perhaps they would say demon, or I know that they were saying Satan has gone inside somebody's body. Okay, and
Yeah. It's they. The thing is, I wish everything was just mental problems, but it seems like there are some things that can't be explained by mental problems. Like I showed you the one clip. That
okay.
girl was involved in Satanism and cutting herself,
No,
and
the video you sent me to phone, yeah.
the clip, the audio.
Somebody was talking. It was just
Yeah,
audio.
it's a
It was,
girl. She was involved in Satanism
no,
and she was
but
cutting herself,
no,
and
Martin,
she
Martin.
called into a radio
Yeah,
station to
yeah,
well.
Martin. It was just black. They can do, they
Yeah, I
do,
know. I
they do
edited
a
the
lot of
video.
things. Yeah, yes. No,
I
I
edited
said,
the video to
all right,
show the
okay.
to
No, I'm
highlight
not.
the important places.
Okay, I'm just saying that. For example, I remember that in Shia shrines, yeah, Shia Muslim, they have shrines, okay, and then sometimes they would, some people would say, they were making up that, okay, oh, they're miracle, this person, he couldn't talk, now he's talking, okay, such a things they were making, okay, for their business, so that people come to these shrines, okay, and put money there, and then trying to get miracle from God and such as. So these
But you
are
believe in
things.
angels, right? You believe in
I
angels,
believe in
right?
angels, yes.
Yeah, well,
They are visible,
that's
you know.
yeah.
The
But they
angels.
they they can become invisible. They
No, no,
can.
no. Look.
They
I don't
can.
believe.
Do
No,
you
I
think
don't.
they can't?
No, not that they can't, but God doesn't say why God. For me, okay, this is my belief, Martin.
Because
What?
demons are just angels. So then you
No, no,
already
no,
believe in demons
no,
because
no,
demons are just angels. So
no.
you already
Demons.
believe it's just
No, no,
bad ones.
no. Look, demons are bad ones. Okay,
Yeah.
angel.
You
Yes. Okay. All right.
they're
What
still
angel?
angels,
Okay. What?
fallen
No,
angels.
no. Look. This is what I believe. Okay, this is what is in the concept of Islam. Angels, they don't have free will. Okay, so they are all good. All right, there is no bad angel. They are all good because they follow Allah's command, God's command. Okay, and they are created only for one purpose: to communicate with us, between God and us. Okay, because we needed to see what is it, a creature to be able to talk, not just a voice or something. Okay, and God, because God is not like anything, then He sent His message to these through these angels, and angels passed it to the prophets. Okay, so this is what I believe. And I know about Islam, angels, and angels, they cannot be bad; they are just good. And that
So you
why?
think they don't have free will? Why do you
No,
think
no,
they don't have
angels.
free will? Because I think they have. That's why
No,
they could
no,
rebel.
no,
That's
no,
why
no,
you get demons. You
no,
think they're just robots?
no. Let me say, in Islam, none of them rebelled. Only the Satan, and he was a jinn. He wasn't an angel. He was a jinn, which was another creature with free will. Okay, That's why he rejected. He said that despite I said these are just metaphorical stories to give us a message, okay? But anyway, he was another angel from creation, from beginning. He wasn't angel, he was a jinn. He was taken beside the angels to worship God and serve God, okay? And all of angels, they prostrate to Adam and Eve except these jinn, or we call it in Islam is called Iblis as well, Satan or Iblis. So he was the only one and said that no, you have created me from fire, you have created them from clay and so on. But why God
But you don't believe Satan has like those faculties to argue and say that I'm not gonna bow down to Adam or something.
I
Um,
just
I
believe
thought you
that
said, yeah.
I just believe that these are metaphorical stories
Oh,
to
okay.
give us a message, okay? Because I don't.
How does it have to do with capitalism? How
Okay,
do you?
yeah, because what is it? Because God says in many places. First of all, God says that His time is not until end. Okay, I don't know. Socrates' son.
He's
He was going
struggling.
to. Yeah, he was going to
Mm.
explain more, but anyway, what I was going to say is that God says that in Quran says that one day his time is finished, Satan's time, okay? Because Satan asked him, give me time until end, okay? The end of the days, so that I fool human. God says, you have time, but not until end, okay? So the
So
time,
God talks to him. God talks to him.
I said that this is metaphorical,
Okay.
okay? So he's just giving us a message, all right?
But what if it's not?
Because
How do you
it
know it's metaphorical and what if it's
because yeah,
literal?
because what is it? Rationality says that Hassan is also here. Hassan, I don't know if it's the same Hassan. Uh, he says because of the school scholars. I don't know. Let me see. So great. Why you think so many Muslims understand Islam the way radicals understand it? Okay, why the moderate interpretation of Islam you advocate is not as popular? Okay, great, my brother or sister. What do you think? Is a brother or sister? I don't know. The thing is about
Probably a
whatever.
brother.
Probably, yeah, brother. My brother, I just before you, I just showed this. Let me add it again, okay? This organization, okay, is my organization. All right, they are the biggest. Okay, let me see. Wait, let me play it a little bit here. No, okay. You see this picture, yeah, Martin?
Hmm.
Do you see these women? They are,
Yep.
yes, they are armed, okay? And it was a
Mm.
great uh, the most educated military in entire world. They were all educated people. This organization was in Iraq. UK and USA bombed them, destroyed them. Why it is not popular, what I'm saying, is because the those powers who want to sell their weapons, my brother. Okay, great, my brother. Those powers who want to see conflict in the Middle East, because if there will be peace and security there. Nobody want to buy weapons. Nobody, everybody, all countries, they also start to develop. And what happens if they develop? They don't buy the Western. They become themselves producer, like South Korea, like Japan. Okay, so when they become producer, then they are not going to buy the Western gadgets and products and weapons. So they become themselves also producers. So, and then they are not going to rely on oil only. Now they are relied on oil. They sell it cheap. Okay, so and these dictator regimes, they are easier to control than democratic regimes. Okay, democratic regimes must follow their people's canine. Hello again. Yes, they want to democratic regimes. They follow their the desire, the interest of their people. But dictators, they follow their own desire and interest. So that's why it is easier to control dictators. So this is very, very deep, that why my organization and this interpretation is not popular, because they what is it, they try to destroy them. You have never heard the name of MEK, despite they are the biggest enemy of all extremists on the planet, but you have heard a billion times about ISIS, Taliban. Okay, so this is the media control everything, unfortunately. That 1% that I've say always to Martin, that they own $110 trillion, they control everything. Okay, so that's why they give voice to these extremists. For example, in 1979, when we made a revolution against the Iranian regime, okay, then what happened? Then this radio BBC was making a lot of propaganda for Ayatollah fascist Khomeini, okay, to make him the leader, so that he take the power in Iran after the revolution. Why? Because they didn't want a democratic regime in Iran. So this is why they help these extremist organizations like ISIS. I don't know if you know, Martin, when Obama started to fight ISIS, he said the war might take 10 years. Okay, some countries, they joined his fight against ISIS, like what is it, like Jordan, like UAE. After 1 month, I think they left, because they saw that Obama is just playing with them. Obama is not going to destroy ISIS. When Trump got the power, he destroyed them within few months. Not, of course, totally, but he made them very, very weak. He killed their leader, because his policy was totally different with the policy of Joe Biden and Obama, because they are globalists. But Trump, that's why they brought him down, they with this coup d'etat. Okay.
But Muji, I think I also want to answer this question that this guy
Yes,
has.
please. Yes.
But hopefully you don't hate me too much for
No, I don't
answering it.
hate you. I love you, my brother. Just
Because you
ask
might
me.
not like it. You
No,
might
no,
not like it.
don't
I
worry.
think
I
we
like everything. I like everything
no
you answer.
no 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 no.
Okay,
But
don't worry.
but
I know
the
that.
thing
Wait,
is,
I know that
huh?
you are not. I know that you are not a hate monger like those guys. Okay, you just
Okay.
want to know something, and that's
But
great.
the thing is, we should all stay humble, because I think we're all deceived in some places or making a mistake in some time in our lives.
Yes,
Like
yes,
Muji
right.
was an atheist at one time,
Yeah, yeah.
and so now I'm trying to warn him. At the
Mhm.
moment, I still think there's problems at with Islam. So that's why if you put a Muslim or a person, you just put
Mhm.
him on an island, you give him the Hadiths and the Quran. So they would come up with radical Islam, because that's just a plain reading of the text. If you
Okay,
just read it and you know nothing more, and you would just follow. That's why there's so many radicals that understand it this way.
okay.
Muji is special. He's a special kind of
Mhm.
guy.
Yeah.
So,
No, but let me
and
tell you.
everyone loves his Islam, because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't normally see it. They're like,
All right.
everyone
Yes.
says to Muji, "We wish it's like that. We wish."
Yes, of course,
So
yes. Yeah, let me tell you, Martin. Uh, let me see if I can share. There was a guy, actually. I can share with you if you would like to. I have to find it. There was a guy. He wrote on the YouTube one of my videos. He was from India. I think he was from some remote area of India. He wrote, "Oh, you are ignorant. You're stupid. Blah blah blah." Okay. I said, "Okay, please join me in my stream, and we can talk." He came on a stream. He had a young guy. He had never read Quran. I asked him about this stoning adulterers. Yeah, I said, "Do you know which verse is that?" He said, "I don't know. I have to. I don't remember the verse." Understand? He said, "I don't remember the verse." I said that, but it is there. I later, you can check. I think it was two, not
you can
last.
send it to me.
Yeah, it was the last one, previous one, before that, and I can try to.
You got another comment there. Socrates' son said something.
Which one? I agree that why my following question is this. Okay, you agree? Okay, great.
What does he agree with? Though?
Okay, we get not publicity. Okay, they
Okay.
try to push us down and bring up
Mhm.
these extremists because they want to make money. No, I will explain for this one and then I will answer that question. Anyway, he even didn't know that this is just a hadith. Stoning adulterers. Martin, understand? Martin.
Mhm.
He even didn't know that there is no such a verse in Quran. And he was telling me, and then he realized and he just left. Okay. I told him that please go and read first before you tell me that
Was it
ignoring.
abrogated by a sheep? The stoning in the
Hey,
Quran.
yes,
Was it abrogated?
it was no, it was eaten by a goat.
It was abrogated.
Yes. Anyway, does the communication skill of Allah in Islamic scripture play any role for so many Muslims um, misunderstanding Islam? It seems like radicals make what is it
Plausible.
plausible
Mhm.
interpretation of Islamic scriptures. Okay, I can answer you this, my brother, that there was a atheist, okay, like this pancreas. He said, just light up my wet napkins. I convert. I start to believe.
Yeah,
God
it
could.
sounds like Muji that says, just give me $1 billion. Please just give me, let the
No, no,
$1 billion come.
no,
It sounds just like Muji.
no. No, I believe, Martin. I believe, but I just have to, what is it? This is more about the way out of this jungle, but otherwise, I believe. Okay. And anyway, what I was going to say is that
What do you believe?
I believe in God, of course. I believe in God. I believe that in heaven and hell, all these things I believe. I just uh, believe that the way out of this jungle is this way that I'm explaining. Okay, anyway,
And not through love yet. You haven't.
love, I say, love is good. Love is
Okay.
very good. But unfortunately, there is a force that doesn't allow people to love and so on. That force take away this love. That force is the jungle and its rules. When your children are hungry, they are crying. Love doesn't help that you go and produce opium. Okay, so it's a very, very deep discussion. I have to answer uh,
Okay.
him that yes, God could send right now or call me, even at least call me, hey, say, hey Moji, can you what, I give you a power to split the moon. Everybody, I think definitely pancreas will also accept, and these are the true interpretation of Quran. Yeah, you can just fix them, show them that you are. He could do all these things, but I understand his way of teaching us, his way of letting us develop. He could create us like today, okay, put us on this planet with such a, but thousands of years ago we were like, like monkeys maybe, without understanding anything. So he could do a lot of different things, but why he didn't is his way. Okay, and I understand it. We are suffering. Okay, but it is what is it, the way perhaps he has created a planet, because many in other places, other galaxies, that is exactly how you want, the people, he put them there perfect. I don't know, he has billions of other planets and creatures. And I have heard something, I don't know how correct is that, okay, about parallel universes. Okay, they say that in these parallel universes, they are exactly like our universe, but the time somehow is different. I don't know. And there is a copy of mm, our planet in each of these universes. Okay, and I found a verse of Quran talking about the same thing, Martin. Okay, about seven heavens and seven earth. In each of them. Okay, so anyway, these parallel universes and the planets, how those planets earth and these scientists, they say there is a copy of each of us there also. I don't know. Okay, but they believe, they say that it is possible that it is like this. So maybe in those planets God has done the way you ask, and the way that those atheists ask. I don't know. What I know is that our situation is this today. This is our situation, and we have to get out of this situation. He wants us to do this, okay, to understand what we have in our hand, the book, okay. And if you read, if you understand it better, then it's your it's good for you. If you don't understand it, then your problem, okay. So I don't know.
Now,
I say,
Muji, what do you say if people start calling you a prophet?
okay, but
Like
I reject it. Yeah, I
at the
reject.
bottom, the guy asks you.
No, 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 no,
You
no,
can
no.
check.
Okay.
You can
No,
check
no, no.
there.
I
There's a
will tell
guy
you.
that says you might be a prophet. Like,
Yes, yeah, no. Okay, I will tell you now, Martin. I have said it before. Okay, we are all His prophets, all of us. He has given us the message. Okay, this is the Quran. Okay,
but isn't Muhammad supposed to be the last prophet?
yes, he's the last prophet.
Okay, but
Okay,
so we're all prophets.
no,
So
no, no. But we no. Look, he's the prophet. He brought the last message. But we can spread the same message, do the same job. What was his job? To give the message, to warn people that, hey, this is right, this is wrong. Okay, so we have the same. What is it? The same opportunity and the same responsibility. Okay, and I said also about this Messiah. We all can be Messiah too. Okay, it doesn't mean that God has to send a Superman to save all of us. Okay, we can do the same job and be His Messiah as well, save people. Okay, my leader now that I showed you, that woman, okay, is a Messiah, because in Quran, sorry, in Hadith, Messiah is the one who comes and save people from oppression. Okay, so if she save us from oppression of these mullahs, he's our Messiah of my country. Because in there is another word for this Messiah, Mahdi. Yeah, it's called the leader of the time, the leader of the time. And whenever it is oppression, disaster, problems in a place, he comes and save that people. So the leader of our time in my country is this woman who is going to save us. Now, Arkama Deluxe, does that make you a prophet if you are bringing your own way to God for the people? My own way, you mean that I created myself? Please join us and talk to me. Let me see. Based on what you say, this is the link. Based on what you say, my own way. Everything I say is true Quran and some of them Hadith. Okay, so how can it be my own way? So join us and please talk to me. I appreciate it very much. All right.
do you
Yes,
think other Muslims would agree with you that they're prophets as well?
that they are prophet. Not prophet of God. I mean directly. I understand. I say that we all have we can be the same, because Quran says what Quran says. Quran says prophet and those who spread the message of equality. The killer of them is equivalent to the killer of a prophet. Okay, so prophet and those, Martin. Okay, those are not prophet, but Quran put them on the level of prophet. Okay, says that those who kill them is as if as they have killed the prophet. Okay, so these are what is it? This is not that we call ourselves prophet. God has given us the same what is it, responsibility to do the same job, but not that uh, we are not messenger. I don't know how to call it. Okay, so I'm sure that you understand what I mean. We can spread the same message, and if we get killed, by the way, in Islam, Martin, if you get killed in this way, you are in the level of a prophet of God. We call it martyr. Okay, martyr is shahid in Islam. Okay, shahid means witness. In Islam, martyr is the one who's not dead. Okay, hasn't been killed bodily. Okay, you kill his body, but his soul is not dead. He's always witnessing. Okay, and he's the highest
It's
place.
invisible, the soul, right?
Yeah, the soul, of course, is invisible.
Oh, so you
But
believe in invisible?
of course, yeah, I
Okay,
said,
okay.
but
See.
no,
You
but
said no. There's
no,
no
no,
invisible
no,
being.
no. I
So
said
you
that.
believe in soul that
No, no,
is
no,
invisible.
Martin,
Okay.
Martin. As a Muslim, I
You're
have
getting
to.
closer to believing in
No,
demons, Muji.
no,
You're getting
Martin.
very close now.
Martin, I say as a Muslim, we have to believe, but that soul cannot touch our life, this world at all. Finito. Okay? For that soul, it is another dimension. Okay? That dimension cannot touch this dimension. We are in different dimension. So these demons and such a things.
But your soul is not right now in your body, and it's controlling it right now, so it
Yes,
can't
no,
touch
no,
it. It
it's
can't
it,
touch it. It
no,
can touch it a little.
my no,
What?
my yeah, my soul is in my body, of course,
Yeah. So
but that
you're touching it a little. The
um,
body, the
I
world,
mean, it's not
with the
going
soul,
to.
with the
Yes,
invisible soul.
that's my soul, but it's
Yeah.
no, not another soul comes go in my body. No, definitely.
So you're
Okay,
getting closer, Muji. You're getting
all right.
closer. Yes.
I don't. Let me see. You say I don't get quite. Sorry, I don't quite get where you are going with this. With what? With prophecy, or can you join us, please?
Probably
Don't
the
worry.
Messiah. Also the.
You don't believe in jinn? Of course, I believe in jinn, but I don't believe that the jinn are on this planet. I believe that they are other creature of God and living on other planets, billions of them. Okay,
He
jinns are
doesn't
not.
believe in. He doesn't believe in bad angels. He only believes in good angels.
I believe that
He
angel.
thinks they have no free will. They can't
No,
rebel, so they're
I
like robots.
yes, they are exactly like robots. Yes, this is what all Muslims believe. That, by the way, okay, jinns are not. They don't have free will. Only human. Sorry, what I said.
Where does it say
Angels.
that?
Sorry, I said I meant
Mm.
angels. They don't have free will. Jinns have only jinns and human, and of course other creatures on other planets. They have free will, but um,
Where does it say that angels don't have free will?
I have
Does
to.
it say somewhere?
I have to say search for that. Okay, but I know that angels don't have the free will. Okay,
Because
they
in
just,
Bible it teaches that they have free will. That's why they can
okay, all right.
rebel
No, I
and
have to
become
find it.
demons.
Okay,
So, but you have to give evidence, Muji,
yes,
for
I have to.
what you
Yes,
believe.
yes, I have to find it. Well, Muslims believe angels are like robots. Anyway, no free will. Okay, all right. There is another. I don't remember where I have read it, but I have to search for it. Okay, but I'm sure that it is explained that because we all Muslims believe that angels have no free will. Okay, so they just follow Allah's command. Okay, but there are verses about that, and only jinn. Sorry, Iblis was a jinn, and that's why he rebelled against God. He had a free will. Otherwise,
Okay,
okay,
so jinns have free will, but
not angel,
angels have
no
are
free will.
robots.
They are robots, yeah, like robots. I
Okay.
mean, like maybe like animals also. They don't have free will. Okay, animals they are just kind of that because they don't have this intelligence and they are just created to do something. Okay, they have this instinct, yeah, instinct, yeah. They follow their instinct, but we don't have that. We follow, we learn, we change anywhere we are brought up. For example, dogs. Wherever you take the dogs, bring him up, they do the same things. The same things. It is implemented in them. They are, they are programmed to do that. To go, to do their job like that, and so on. Lick themselves. They
So
don't
if
learn.
you think the Bible, where they say that indirectly say that angels have free will, you think that is made up? The Bible made it up, or
I don't want
how
to
do you
say
explain
anything
it?
about. I don't want to say anything about Bible.
Yeah. Tune my Bible. Come on, let's see
Yeah, I don't want
what
to
what
do
it
anything.
says. Because the
Yes,
Quran seems to affirm the Bible a lot.
yeah. I know. Yes,
It speaks
from
highly
Allah.
of the Bible. It
Yeah, yeah.
speaks highly of
But
the
but
Bible.
I have said that you know I have said that the verse of
Why are
stoning,
you
for
smiling like
example,
that?
no,
Okay, yeah,
the verse of stoning
okay.
is fabricated in Bible and Torah. They were
How do you
inserted
know?
because the Almighty God, the most merciful, would never allow uh, a
But
sinner
he would
like
allow hell.
no.
Hell
He
is
wouldn't.
worse than stoning,
No, look,
is it?
Martin. No, Martin. He can do whatever he wants, but he
Yeah.
wouldn't allow
So
me. No, look, he wouldn't allow me, a sinner. Okay, maybe I'm myself rapist. Okay, and stone you for your adultery. Okay, he wouldn't allow that
but he
ever.
allowed
And then
Muhammad and his and Moses and everyone to kill
to
others with a sword.
no. Look, Martin.
Yeah, when they
As
fight, when they
yes,
fight.
yes,
Yeah, so
as I know.
he allows that. Yeah.
No, Martin. As
So
self, no, look, as self-defense, okay, when there is no any other way, yes, he allows that you defend yourself. But he doesn't allow that when you can repent, okay, Martin, are you a Muslim? Oh, Martin is a Christian,
yeah,
my fellow
I'm a
brother.
Reformed Christian, and Muji is a Reformed
Yes.
Muslim. But I don't think that reformation is gonna work. But let's see.
Okay. Anyway, yes, it will work. But anyway, what I was saying that what is it? We have all the Martin. We all have the right to repent. Okay, no execution even in my belief. Okay, there is no execution, no punishment for worldly punishment from people against others because we are all victims of this jungle. Okay, God knows that. So God doesn't want, he knows that one day, if for example, okay, let me tell you like this, Martin. I have said it
So
to
you
you.
think it's impossible? You
No,
think
wait.
it's
I
impossible?
say
Okay,
impossible. Look, let me tell you. I have
but hell
said
is
it.
not.
No, look. No, hell is different. Martin, that's him, and that's the end. Okay, then you don't have any time anymore to say, "Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. I didn't know." Oh, your time is finished. Now is hell or heaven. But today, something might happen, as I said, like me, I 25, maybe I could kill somebody, Martin, at that time that if I became atheist. Yeah, maybe I could kill somebody, but after few years when I learn and then convert to Islam and realize that, oh, by the way, as a Muslim, I'm totally different person than I was atheist. I was accepting uh, death penalty. Today, I do not accept death penalty because Quran teach me that everybody has the right to repent. Okay, so what I was going to say is that we have no right to even execute a murderer because that murderer can change in 5, 10 years and become a good citizen. So that's why imagine that my wife do something, okay, Martin, all right, she is mother of my, I say to this extremist, okay, she's mother of my children, okay, I forgive her. Maybe it was my fault or whatever. I forgive her or I divorce her. But my children still have their mother, Martin. Okay, she has done something wrong. My children will be damaged. They will be destroyed if they realize that their mother was stoned to death. Can you imagine? Such a God must be totally crazy, if such a God exists, which I don't believe that exists. Okay, let's
But so hell
what
is okay with you,
yeah,
but
what no
killing a person with a rock is not
no
okay.
no no
But
no
hell is
hell
much worse. It's
no
like
no
killing a person with a rock over and over and
no
over and
no
over.
Martin, I
Mm,
said that people have the right to learn and repent. Okay, I
mm.
understand. After that, when they die, okay, then they cannot say, oh, I could and then God says in Quran that if we forgive a party of them, the kuffar, okay, we will not forgive another party because they were oppressors. Okay, so let's see, why does expansion sorry expansion is war bother you? What expansion is war? What is that? From the
It's
perspective
like
that
war
is
for taking over countries and stuff like Islam did.
wait, let me see, perspective that Islam is right. Isn't it a mercy to other countries that you go and spread the religion to them, whether they like it or not? Okay. Oh my God. This is okay. Whether they like it or not, you have to, my brother. I don't know if you are a Muslim or you have to read Quran before you. Let me see. Uh, let me read for you. Deliver. Um,
But
okay. Let me read for him. Let me read for him. Quran chapter 88, verse 21 to 26. Remind, O Muhammad, you are only a reminder. You are not over them a controller. Whoever he who turns away and disbelieve, then Allah will punish him with the greatest punishment. Indeed, to us is their return. Then indeed upon us is their account. Chapter 10, verse 99. And had your Lord willed, those on earth would have believed all of them entirely. Then, O Muhammad, would you compel the people in order that they become believers? There are lots of verses I can read for you. You have no right, no compulsion in religion. You have no right to force people. Quran and Islam spread, peacefully. Prophet Muhammad spread his message peacefully. He just fought that when he was forced. Okay, I wish that you could join us and talk to us directly. And Indonesia, Malaysia, Indonesia is the most populated Muslim country on this planet. There was no a single sword to convert them to Islam. So you don't need the sword to bring people to Islam. Okay, this is very, very crazy ideas of a bunch of ISIS and Taliban. Isn't that better than them dying upon disbelief? That's not my what is it? My business to force them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if I wanted to make them Muslim, I would create the Muslims. None of my business, none of your business, how they die. Our business is only to deliver the message. What about the rights of the family of the murdered to choose to have and the murderer killed? Why are they less important than the right of murderers? Okay, let me read for you this one also. Okay, from Quran, from your own Lord, if you believe in Him. Okay, uh, Quran chapter 5, verse 45. And we ordained for uh, them, ordained for them, daring a life for a life, an eye for an eye, a nose for a nose, an ear for an ear, a tooth for a tooth, and for wounds is legal retribution. But whoever gives up his rights as charity, it is an expansion for him. And whoever does not judge by what Allah has revealed, then it is those who are wrongdoers. So your Lord, Allah says, if you forgive, it is better for you. He will forgive your sins. Quran chapter 42, verse 40. And the retribution for an evil act is an evil one like it. But whoever pardons and make reconciliation, his reward is due from Allah. Indeed, He does not like wrongdoers. Okay. Quran chapter 3, verse 134. Who spend in the cause of Allah during ease and hardship, and who restrain anger, and who pardon the people, and Allah loves those the doors of good. And there are lots of other verses like this, my brother. Okay, so the those um, pagans who were killing Muslims, and they converted to Islam. They were forgiven by Prophet Muhammad. He didn't say, "Oh, okay, now let's Ahmad or Abdullah, let's come. This guy has killed your brother. Let's kill him." Okay, no, he didn't do that. He just forgave them, and they became Prophet's companion. So you have to understand that everybody make mistake, and they have the right to repent. And you can be always wrong. I don't know. You write a lot but please come on and talk directly. Yes, because I don't reach to read all of your. Yes, if you could just come here and I would talk to you. All right. So the one who has killed, you are not 100% sure that maybe, for example, I have killed your brother, for example. Okay, you can always be wrong. Then kill me, and then you go to hell because you killed an innocent person. Okay, we know that even in 21st century, people are sitting in jail innocent. I don't know, you know yourself or not, Martin. Yeah, it was just few months ago, two American blacks, 47 years they were in jail, Martin, for murder, and they were innocent. Now they realize that these guys are innocent. They were released. Okay, so please don't go and just kill people. Give the judgment to Allah, not you. You are not the right judge, and you don't know. And this person, how this person was, maybe he was crazy that moment, he didn't have, maybe it was your brother's fault who made him crazy and kill, all this information is only with God, not with you. So what is your right is to stop that person from becoming killer. And let me read for you something else so that you know what is your right. Okay. Ali.
Muji is sounding more and more like a Christian. The more I
Yeah.
talk to him, the more he sounds like a Christian.
Look, fellow Muslim. Look, fellow Muslim. This is Ali radiallah writing to his governor of Egypt, Malik. Say, Malik, people do bad deeds because of different reason, intentionally or by mistake. But you forgive them as you expect your God forgives your bad deeds. You are stronger than the one who put you there. And remember, the one who, sorry, you're stronger than the people, but remember that the one who put you there is stronger than you, and God is stronger than the one who put you there. The worst people for you must be those who try to reveal people's mistake and sins, because people make mistakes and sins, and the governor is the one who must cover them. Do not try to find people's mistake, because your duty is to fix the problems that leads people to bad deeds. And it is God's right to judge people, not yours. So this is the cousin, the closest companion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He says that your duty is to fix the problem that made that person, lead that person to that bad deed. This is exactly what I'm trying to say, that the source of all bad deeds is the jungle that make people to do bad deeds. Okay, those farmers of Afghanistan that produce 90% of the world opium, they are victims of this. What is it? They might kill, not might, they definitely kill a lot of people. Yes, Martin. Yeah.
But what about that girl that was
No,
mean
no, no,
with you?
no,
She's causing
no,
problems, right?
no,
She's
no.
causing
Wait,
problems.
wait, Martin, Martin. And we will come to that. Martin, am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
The farmers of Afghanistan, when they produce opium, they kill a lot of people. Okay,
Yeah.
not directly but indirectly. So it is, they are victims of. So now which girl? You mean that
The
Christian
girl
one?
that was mean with you, okay? She's
The
causing
Christian?
problems because she is enjoying being mean with Muji.
No,
And
no, no.
it's not
Look,
it's not financial. She's enjoying. Some people just enjoy being
yes,
mean
she's
with
been
Muji.
mean.
Some people just
Not
like it.
only. No, Martin,
So
Martin.
it's
Wait,
the
wait.
lack of love. It's the lack of
No,
love for Muji.
yeah, Martin, you cannot imagine. Last time I was watching a little bit, yeah, a Christian guy called her, and my God, you cannot imagine. She was the same to that Christian.
Yeah, see.
Because did you watch it or not? She
No,
was
but see, it's not money. It's causing a
no,
problem.
no, no,
There's not
no.
enough love.
Okay,
She
okay.
doesn't have enough love for
All
people.
right. Okay. All right. That's another discussion where I say that the source of all bad deeds is that, and that will change. I tell
Wouldn't
you
you
that.
say that's a source of a baddie that
Which
she's
one?
not loving that she's not loving enough?
No, that's
She's
that's yeah,
hating people
yeah.
like you.
All right, okay. That's I told you is she was just like the same way to a
Yeah,
Christian. I
yeah,
understand. I
yes.
couldn't understand what is
So
wrong
where's
with
the
this person.
source? Where's the source?
The source is
It's the
always
lack of
the
love.
Satan. No, the source is always Satan. Satan. Okay.
Okay, how does Satan have anything to do with that?
No, Satan
Oh,
is
wait,
the source of all
wait.
bad. Yeah, yeah. The family can forgive, but they also have the option to have the murder killed. Okay, it's look. It's not the family who decide. It's always the court, the judge who decide. Okay, understand? So don't put family in charge of such a things. All right. So the family decision, their decision is through anger, through hate. Okay, they don't think. They don't do it through love, through
Yeah,
through
see, love.
through their
Important.
yes, look, yes, they don't do it through these teachings of Islam that uh, forgive as you expect that Allah forgives your own sins. Okay, they don't think about this. They just think that I want to kill Martin because Martin killed my son or whatever. Okay, so they don't care. So don't give them the judgment. It is not their right. Okay,
How are we
that's
gonna solve that problem, Muji? How are we
that
gonna solve that problem?
all
Because
problem.
it's love. It's
Yes,
love that's gonna solve that
yes.
problem. But how are
I
you
I
gonna solve it, Muji?
No, love is very good, but I said that the
Yeah.
source of all bad deeds is the Satan, and we have to get rid of the Satan.
Okay.
And
So,
that,
do you think if Satan was gone, she would have been nice with you? She would have notified you.
yes, yes,
You
no,
think so?
I
I,
think so. I think so.
no,
I said no.
I think she enjoys being mean with
No,
Muji.
no, no, no.
I think
Okay,
she loves it.
okay. That's what you say is that she's born mean. She's born
No,
devil.
she's
No, it's
angry
not.
about stuff, and
No,
then
I
she
know
takes it out
exactly.
on Muji and
Yeah,
stuff. But it's the
some no.
solution is love. The
Yes,
solution is
look,
love.
look. I say
Taking her
something.
money away is not gonna be a
No,
solution.
Martin, something has made her like that, okay? And we
Yeah.
change the system, the society, everything, she will change, okay? Or such a people are not going to be created anymore, okay? As I said, Bruce Lee says that we are like water. Everywhere you put us, we get the form of that thing, okay? So if she was born in my family, or your family perhaps, totally different person. Okay, so she has been brought up somewhere that she is like this. Let's answer this. And that's not sinful if they choose. That's the right. Okay, the sinful is that they didn't follow their Lord's command and advice. Who are you to reject the Lord's advice, who said forgive? Okay, and you see that Ali radiallahu, such a great man, said that people do bad deeds by mistake, okay, intentionally or by mistake. Your duty is to forgive as you expect that God forgives your sins, okay? So the family is right. And then the family, I told you, the family can be wrong and execute some innocent person. The family, I told you, they just do out of anger, not out of their what is it, mind, or their rationality. Am I right or wrong, Martin? I don't know.
He's saying something there that he's saying that there's only one Quran, but if you go on the internet and you type in other Qurans, then you'll find multiple others. But
I don't
I'm
know.
sure
There
you
is one.
guys will
No,
reject it.
there is one
Sure, you'll
Quran.
reject it.
No, no, no. There is one
Yeah,
Quran, but
type on the
even
internet and you'll see
and
there's
there are
many
different
Qurans that
no, many
that
Quran like
Muslims
what?
use.
Let me see. For example, a Quran that which says in chapter. Let me see, Martin. Give me a Quran which says in chapter 5. Can you give me 538? Okay, for example,
And you
five.
get different.
Okay, different interpretation and
Yeah, no. Different interpretation is okay, but I'm talking about different Qurans that
no, no. Let
people
me
use.
see. No,
There's
let
a
me see.
percentage that used a different kind of Quran,
No, no, no,
and
Martin.
that's why
Martin, Martin.
some Muslims say there's holes in the narrative that
No,
the
Martin,
Quran
Martin,
was. Mm,
Martin.
mm.
All of them, okay, in Arabic is exactly the same. Arabic one is exactly the same. Chapter 538, bring me a single one which Arabic is different to another one, okay?
Sure, I'll
But
bring you.
bring me just chapter 5, verse 38, okay? Bring me that the Arabic one is different to another one. For example, in this one says that chop their hands, in another one says that chop their nose, for example. Okay, bring me a single one which is they are different interpretation or translation in all of them. Qurat and Aruf. Qiraat means pronunciation. Yeah, they only proved the Quran preservation further. Different
We
readings,
can watch a few videos on,
not
if you guys
okay.
want,
Yeah,
on different Qurans and
but
conflicts.
yes, I have to say that people just say, okay, without bringing the clear evidence that, okay, I give you one example, Martin, okay,
Mm.
that Quran has been preserved. Okay, just, I'm very thirsty. I have to ask my wife to bring a glass of water for me.
Okay.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah, Yasser Kari, or what's his name, said that, but other Muslims agreed that there are problems, that it's not just black and white. That
Okay,
there
let
are
me,
problems. Yasser Kari wouldn't have brought that up if there was no problems. He would have then easily just said, "There's no problems. There's no holes in this narrative. That it's perfectly preserved, and there's
okay,
no difference in any Quran."
uh,
Even in the hadith, it says that they burn different Qurans with different readings.
yeah, but
So
Martin,
there's already a Quran with differences in those
Martin,
days.
Martin, it is the same Quran, okay, if because there were hundreds of people who have memorized Quran, and the proof is that the
Same with
same.
the Bible.
Okay, wait, I will tell you. The proof is that the same people who injected the verse of stoning in Bible and Torah, they tried to insert that one in Quran, but they couldn't. That's why they came with such a lie that, oh, a goat came and ate the verse, okay, because they couldn't inject it. That's my biggest proof, okay, that they couldn't, because Quran was protected,
But
okay.
those are Muslim sources. Those hadiths are all Muslims,
I
written by
know, but I
Muslims, people
said
that
this.
claim to be Muslims. So
I know,
it's
I know. I said the same people, okay, the same uh, liars, okay. I don't say that Bukhari was living 3,000 years ago and he inserted, but they were kind of this person who wanted this barbaric act, to be in the Bible and Torah. They inserted there, but the same people tried to keep this great, beautiful mercy, lovely punishment for these people by stoning them to death. Very, very nice. So these people who wanted to keep this barbaric act, they couldn't enter because it was closed. Quran was closed, but from inserting things inside, because it was memorized by people. That's why they said, oh, you know what, this verse came down, okay, and we memorized it, we did it. Prophet Muhammad stoned people to death, okay. Oh, we are afraid that by lap of time people will forget about this great verse of Quran that is missing in Quran. What happened? The goat ate it. Okay, that's why it's not a Quran. So you understand yourself that this is exactly totally trash. They couldn't insert it in Quran because it was protected. Okay, so one word here, say or something like this, that doesn't make change the entire thing. So let me see. Blind followers agreed. I don't know what he said. Some Muslims don't say there is holes in the narrative. That's just from Yasser Qadi. Okay, this Yasser Qadi, Martin, this
Mm.
Yasser Qadi, he's a genius who believed that Bukhari memorized 300,000 fabricated hadiths. Okay, can you imagine that somebody think that he's genius, he's so knowledgeable, and think that Bukhari memorized 300,000 fabricated hadiths? He was crazy then to memorize all these fabricated
Perhaps
hadiths.
memorized it on people's papers.
No, he said, no, look, he collected 600,000, but he memorized 300,000 of them. 300,000, he didn't memorize the rest. And what happened to them? He threw them all to the rubbish can because they were all fabricated. And he just kept 7,000 of them. And those 7,000, for me, also, most of them are also fabricated. So you can
So
imagine.
how are we gonna know what's not fabricated, Muji? Because
Have said many times.
no, yeah, but give us like a hadith. Give us a book where I can read the
All right,
hadiths that
that's
are
I
not
yes,
fabricated
yes.
because it's you're making Islam very hard for me to to
No, no, look,
learn
I
because
know.
there's no Quran that I can
Look.
100% trust and
Okay, Martin,
100% trust hadith.
I
Mm,
understand. Yes. No, hadith, Quran is different to hadith. Let me
mm.
give you. Let me see. Uh, for I say, uh, Quran says itself in chapter 4, verse 80 to verse 83. Okay, itself explain which hadith is fabricated, which hadith is authentic. For example, I give you a hadith. Okay, you do not do evil to those who do evil to you, but you deal with them with forgiveness and kindness. And then um, I read for you those verses of Quran right now about where was it? Forgiveness and so on. Yeah, Allah was. I don't remember now. It was in which
But the
kafir.
problem is it's mixed with corrupted hadiths. So now I don't know which one.
No
You have to
hadith.
make a
Yes.
book.
Oh no.
So
No, I
it's
said.
mixed with corruptions.
I know. That's hadith
So
book
you
is
have to
mixed.
take it out and make
No,
a
no,
hadith that we can
yes,
trust because at
of
the
course.
moment it's untrustworthy.
Yes. Well, I will do that. I think I will do it tomorrow or day after
Yeah,
tomorrow.
please,
Okay.
please. I
I'm
will
kidding.
read the whole everything if you.
Yes.
I will
No, I'm
try and
kidding.
read everything.
Yes, I'm kidding, Martin. But
So Muslims are not gonna care
no,
about making
no.
some stuff that we
Look.
can trust because at the
Yeah,
moment
yeah.
these sources are
No, no.
untrustworthy.
Martin. It will be done. Okay.
When,
It is.
when?
I will if I get this opportunity, somebody later in the future give me this opportunity. Of course, I'm not going to do it alone. I have to consider with those people who are also wise, and we see together, read all of these hadiths, and say that okay, this match Quran, this doesn't match Quran. We have to throw it away because Quran chapter 4 verse 80 to 83 says that if you hear these hadiths, okay, match them with Quran. If they contradict Quran, they are not from your Lord. Okay, so we have to match them. These hadiths which I read for you, I read just few minutes ago. I think I read for you those verses of Quran. Okay, that you have to forgive. Okay, all right. Let me see. Uh, I think there is a verse. Um,
Yeah. So Muji, you're gonna abrogate all the corrupted hadiths, which I would be very
yes,
happy about because at the moment Muslims still read it and it's causing a lot of problems.
I know. I understand. That's why I'm fighting
Islam is causing problems, Muji.
Quran. But well, okay. Let me see. hmm Okay. Do you wonder that the admonition should some? All right. I cannot find it right now, but I will try. Okay. I will try. Um, I will try to find it. Because Allah says Himself in Quran that um, repel evil with the best manner. Okay, and do not respond with evil. Okay, so I will find it for you. Blind
Okay.
followers agree. Okay, so
But Muji, so would you agree a little that Islam, or at least their Islam, is causing massive a lot of problems and
I
stuff?
told you, yes. No, Martin,
Mm.
Martin,
So I need to
please.
cut this out. You have to choose your words
No, no. Okay, yeah. Let me
carefully.
see.
I need
Yes,
to.
I know. Let's. I showed to you that if Martin, if in 1953, uh, let me play it for you. Okay, let me play it for you.
Mm.
Uh, with the. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, somewhere here. Okay, let me see. Somewhere here. Let me share again. All right, okay, let's watch here. Now I have to explain for you a little bit before I continue about MEK. MEK was built 56 years ago by three top students. They came to this conclusion that they cannot um, fight against the dictator Shah that was brought to power by a coup d'etat in 1953.
It's actually been an open secret for decades, but for the first time now, the CIA has released documents that show its role in the 1953 coup. That is the coup that toppled Iran's democratically elected Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh, had moved to nationalize oil production in Iran. Well, the U.S. was concerned at the time that that would mean a victory for the Soviets in the Cold War. So shortly after his election, the CIA began to plan his overthrow, teaming up with Britain's
There's a little bit
MI6.
feedback.
So they realized that they cannot fight.
You should
Yeah.
mute yourself. It's a little bit feedback.
Did you hear, or shall
Yeah,
I?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will-
next time mute yourself, then this would be less feedback. Okay, but now I can't hear you right. So just remember that. Yeah, I can't hear anything that you're saying right now. So
I have to unmute myself. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you forget?
Yes, but you heard, yes, you heard.
I should have kept quiet and see how long Muji it takes to realize
Yes.
that he's muted.
You are a naughty boy. Yes.
I didn't do it, so I'm not naughty.
Martin, you saw that in 1953 they made a coup d'etat against our democratic prime minister. Okay, and if they didn't make that coup d'etat, they didn't do it because of Soviet Union and this trash. Okay, they did it because they didn't want that this democracy spread in the Middle East. Okay, if they didn't, and then there would be no revolution in 1979 in Iran. There would be no this central bank of international terrorism in power, this devil ISIS regime of Iran. Okay, so everything started from that coup d'etat. Instead, everything would be opposite, Martin. Okay, so it's not Islam that causing this problem. It is this what is it? These superpowers. Okay, that make all these problems because they want to sell their weapons, they want to make money and so on. So if
so what would you accept if what would Islam have to say before you would say, okay, the problems is made by their Islam, like ISIS Islam,
okay, yes,
that they're teaching? And
all right, yes, it wouldn't take much. It would take that only if Islam was exactly what these Bukhari and Muslim, these extremist Muslims, scholars, they describe.
So if they are right, then
if they were right, yes, then Islam would be a great problem that says that go and kill non-Muslims, go and kill apostate and such a trash, stone people to death, and so that.
But most people in the world agree that they are right.
Not most people. I don't know if you watch this. Derek, Myth Vision. I was there. Yeah, Myth Vision. I was there on his channel a few days ago. It was I don't remember when it was. A few days ago, anyway. Tuesday. I went on his channel, and then he also said something like this. AP usually said 95% of Muslims believe blah blah blah. Okay, I said that I have 5,000 followers on Facebook, 5,000, and all are Muslims. Okay, when I put independent from where is that Muslim in developing countries, okay, I usually don't take them as friends in my Facebook. Okay, I just take those who are from mostly from the West. 80% of my friends, okay, they agree with what I say. 5,000, it is kind of a good average, okay? 80% they agree with what I say. But I know that from these developed countries, like developing countries like Pakistan, or some African countries, they are quite, radical, okay? But that's the problem of the country. It's not the problem of the, the religion. Okay, the country is ravaged
Isn't
by.
it the Hadiths as well? Isn't it the
I know
problem
that, of
also
course.
in the Hadiths?
No, no. Yes, the
They're getting
problem.
a
Yes.
lot of problem.
No,
Yeah.
no, not Martin. The problem mostly is about the country that people are uneducated. The guy is calling me from India, okay, from a remote village of India, telling me, writing me that, oh, you are ignorant, you are uneducated, you are stupid, and such is. And then when he comes here, he doesn't know even that if stoning is in Quran or in Hadith. He doesn't even know this much. So the problem is with that guy living in a remote area somewhere without reading Quran. That's the problem, that he doesn't understand that if he had my opportunity and he would read and say, oh my God, what? The hadith says that the verse of Quran is missing. So he would probably think, okay, that no, this hadith is fabricated. Okay. So the problem mostly is about education. All right. So
Okay, so the problem's education as well as a little bit in the hadiths that
yeah,
are
not a
the
little bit.
corrupted hadiths being spread around by
Yes, yes,
Muslims,
I know.
telling other people to.
And most problem is what I have said always, is the system that allows that scholars, okay, by selling these stupid ideas, become rich. Okay, become, they are afraid of saying the truth, because if they say the truth, then the mainstream scholars, they attack them because they are afraid of losing their for example, there was a guy, he was a kind of scholar or whatever, Dr. Abdul Majid. He was debating AP, and when he was saying to him brother and such things, he was getting a lot of backlash. Okay, so he doesn't want to debate him anymore, perhaps because he's thinking about his followers, not about his religion. Okay, despite he wasn't a progressive Muslim. Okay, but anyway, many of them, they think about their interest, not about their religion, understand, their beliefs. So they are afraid that, okay, if I do this, and then I know that many of them are businessmen, they don't care about a religion, they just care about their business. Okay, I know that for fact. Okay, when they got the power in Iran, they showed it. Yes.
But Muji, are you afraid of stuff like, say you become a Christian, would they hate you more and then try and kill you, or would your
This,
family
of course,
hate
this.
you, or what
No,
would happen with
no,
Muji if he becomes a
no,
Christian? Because
no. Okay.
what would you lose? You have to lose something.
No, no, look.
Subscribers, perhaps.
No, 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 no. I'm not doing it with this 240 or whatever subscribers. Is nothing, Martin, to lose. It's not all my life. Okay,
Okay.
what I'm first of all, I'm not afraid of anything because I'm living in
Okay.
Sweden. Okay, and
Okay.
there,
That's
there
good.
are, yes, there are people who are becoming Christian here, Iranians who are becoming Christian here, and even inside Iran, there are people who become Christian. Of course, they don't say it openly. Okay, and but despite there is a theocratic fascist regime there. Okay, so I'm not afraid of anything, and I converted to something that I understand, and I say that those parts of your religion, okay, I disagree, okay, I don't take, but the rest I take. I love it. Okay, you send me those verses of Bible, oh yes, beautiful, I love it. Okay, so I, even in Islam, they ask me, are you Shia or Sunni? I said, I do not accept this one in Shiism and this one in Sunnism. Okay, but this is nice in Shiism, this is nice in Sunnism, it match Quran and it match my belief and so on. So whatever is making sense, is rational and good, I accept it from
But you
whoever.
just have to watch out because God is on another level than you. And so if you say you're like a baby, and we say, okay, we're gonna hurt you by putting a needle into you, and the baby doesn't know, he doesn't want to be hurt, and now Muji's gonna say, no, 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 don't put the needle in. It
Mm,
hurts. Don't put it in. Okay.
okay.
But if you look at the bigger picture, then it would save the life of the
Mm,
baby.
okay.
Okay.
But
So
I'm not
the
okay.
same
I'm
way
not.
that I'm just saying that watch
Yes.
out for taking in the Bible just things that you like and then leaving the
No.
rest and saying, oh
Okay.
no, no, God wouldn't do that.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. You make a mistake, and that mistake is that you want to save me and take me to heaven and so on. Okay. My problem is not that, Martin. My problem, I have said it many places. I don't want to live in this jungle. I want to save the humanity, okay, entire. I want to see that all children have everything, they are happy. So my problem is that a God, powerful God, that has to have a solution to all these problems of the humanity, okay. So my concern that I became Muslim is not because I want to go to heaven, okay, is I want to create the heaven on this planet for everyone. And I know, I believe for that I will go to heaven, okay? Because I have read it, I know that if I fight for that, for humanity, as I say that we are created like animals, okay? If we live and die like animals, we go to hell. If we live and die like human being, we go to heaven. So to live and die like human being is to fight for your own kind. What I'm doing for my
But
home
but
country.
Muji, would you say love wouldn't create heaven on earth if everyone was loving to each other? You say
No, no, I
wouldn't it
didn't say.
make heaven on earth? Because in heaven everyone's gonna love each other and
Yes,
care
yes, yes.
about each other and love
No,
God.
yeah,
So
I
it's
didn't
then
say.
heaven on earth.
No, I did. Yes, it's a heaven on earth, but I didn't say that love. I'm not against love. I'm
Okay.
I'm saying that I definitely I want that people love one another. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that. Yes, I'm just saying that. And there is a force that doesn't allow people to love one another. As I said, that the farmers of Afghanistan, they need to feed their children. Their children are hungry. They don't think about love. They have to think about selling drugs and kill people to what is it,
But the thing is,
to survive.
if everyone was loving, their children wouldn't be hungry.
If they did, but they didn't
Yeah.
do. They
See,
don't do that.
since
Yes, yes.
everyone is loving, that's
But I'll
the,
tell
the
you.
the
But
thing is.
yeah,
So
I
can
know.
you see it a little bit that it could be a solution?
Yes, no, it could be, but I say that there is a force that doesn't allow people. It is in our nature, okay? In our nature that we want to become richer. I want to become trillionaires. I want to kill everybody. This is in our
Muji
nature.
wants $1 billion
No,
dollars.
no,
Yeah, you
you
said
know,
you wanted $1 billion, Muji.
no. I said
You did say it.
no, no. I said that. I told you that even if I have that money, okay, I want to spend it in what is it, God's way, okay, to save people, to save humanity. My son asked me, okay, I say if I had this money, I would go and build many places in Africa, okay, not just giving them money. I would m- make farms, big farms, and let people work there and make living for themselves, okay.
Yeah.
I would do like this if I had
Yeah,
money,
you
but
do
I
good
don't want.
things with money. See,
Yes, I don't
you
want
do
that.
good. You use it for good.
Yes, but the thing is that not everybody is like me,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Not
The
everyone is as loving as Muji that
No.
cares about people and
So,
cares
of
about
course.
the children.
And then well, I have to say something that I have to say something. If somebody here might say that, oh, he's just lying. Let me tell you that if anybody think like that, 33 years I have given my freedom of going back to my home country. My mother always say that, oh, please, I wish God bring down this regime and you could come with your family and visit us. Yeah, but I have given up this great opportunity, okay, to save my people. I want freedom for my people so that I can go and demonstrate and be their voices, okay. So you see that even without money, I'm sacrificing for my people. And I could just do like this, oh mommy, I love you and I don't care about anybody else. I'm just going to Iranian embassy, get the passport with my family, come and visit you. It would be like this, very, very easy. But I'm not doing it. And I miss so much.
See, you'll have
33
love,
so
Muji.
look,
You said you
33
love.
years. Yes, I say 33 years. I haven't seen where I was grown up. All those places. I'm missing it very much. But I have given up all these things. So don't think anybody might think that he's just if you get the money then he will forget everybody. No, I'm not like that. It's something in me. Okay,
Yeah,
but
you have a good. You have a little bit of a good heart, but
thank you very much.
still have to figure some stuff out because
Yes, I have
Muji
to
at the
become
moment
Christian.
still. Yeah. At the moment still, Muji, you say I'll go to heaven.
Yeah,
And at the
look,
moment still, I say Muji, I'm sorry, man. You're not going to be able to go to heaven. I want to be with you in heaven. So if I'm right, then Muji's in trouble. If
Yes,
Muji's right, I am
but
fine. I'll be
I
with
just
him smiling there in heaven.
yes,
Say, Muji.
Martin, let me advise you, please.
Okay,
Okay, this is
advise me.
I'm so sorry I say like this. Okay, this is exactly what ISIS also say, Taliban, that if you don't believe exactly in what I believe, you go to hell. Okay, they don't even accept that Shia Muslim. Okay, Shias goes to heaven, despite they also believe in Allah and everything. Okay, you do that one wrong, you go to hell. Okay, but this is wrong. I say, from my understanding of Islam, you will go to heaven if you continue to good deeds. Okay, Allah says that I forgive your minor bad deeds, even if you prevent what is it? Do not do major bad deeds. So the
So,
all
Muji, what if the Bible is right that you
so,
need to believe in
okay.
Jesus and
No,
accept His free gift of salvation for all
yes,
the lying Muji has done in his life? There's many lies Muji has said
Martin.
sometimes in his life,
Yeah,
and all
but
the
I'm
bad stuff.
what I said to you is that what I said to you meant that you don't have to say, you have to just believe in exactly what I believe to go to heaven. Heaven is not yours. Okay, you don't have
It's
the key
God's.
to it. Yes, God's, and God's
But
all
God said
love.
in the Bible that
Yes, and he said it in ISIS Quran as well.
no, it's Bible.
No, I say,
We're in the ISIS Quran.
yeah, I say he said it to the ISIS and Taliban as well. I don't know from where they get it,
I
but
think they
anyway,
copied it from the Bible, right?
yes, they copied perhaps from the no. They,
I'm joking.
they see it in the Quran as well. They see it in Quran, but they don't understand that that's not true. Okay, they're all loving God, Marty. They're all loving God. They're all knowing God. Knows that that's my capacity. Okay, it is difficult for me to accept. Okay, exactly what you believe, but those nice things I accept. But demons, oh come on, I do not accept. Okay,
You
or
accept angels already, so you're close.
no,
You're getting closer, Muji. You're
that's
getting close.
different. That's different. I have
Angel demons are angels, so
no.
it's just
Okay,
a little bit different than
or
Muji.
okay,
Just
but
a little.
yes, but whatever, there is no bad, force from outside that comes, and everything is here. Everything is on this planet. He's not going to send demons from outside to disturb us. We have a lot of disturbance. We have a lot of devils on this planet. We don't need
Oh, see,
more.
even devils,
Sorry.
devils on the planet. You
Yes,
say there's devils on the planet. Okay,
well, devils,
where's the devils?
no, no,
Devils.
devils, look, devils like Adolf Hitler, like Ayatollah Khomeini, like ISIS, all these people, they are not devils in what is it, in the way of life, okay, what they do. So it's enough for us, these devils that we see with our eyes. So we don't need unseen demon or devil that we don't see, and it goes
What
inside.
about the angel? Is
Angel
the
doesn't
angel unseen
have
sometimes?
nothing to do with our life, have nothing to
It,
anymore to
it
do with
did
our life.
with
No, deed,
Muhammad and
deed,
with.
no, deed when God wanted. And that
Okay.
was in a good purpose, not to disturb us. He sent them to give us the message for a good purpose, not for coming and fooling us, or I don't know, go inside our body and then make a and such a thing. Foam comes from our mouth and such. These are, I say that Allah says in Quran, every good things comes from me, every bad things comes from you. So whatever bad happens to us is from us, is not from Him. He's not sending something unseen to disturb us.
So you wouldn't believe that he made good humans and good angels, and some humans rebelled and some angels rebelled. You just
Good, I don't know
huh?
what do you mean. What do you mean? Good humans and bad. He didn't make
No, everyone was good at the beginning. Everything was good, and
and
we have free will, so we
yes,
can
we have free
rebel.
will. No, no,
Yeah. So
no,
God made didn't make us evil.
no, no,
We have
no.
free will, so we can. The same with,
No,
I believe,
he,
with angels.
all right, okay. Look, no, angels don't have, but he didn't make us good. He made us the way we are, okay? He made us like animals, with the with this what is it? This behavior of selfishness. Okay, this is in our nature, selfish, the me, just me. Okay, but he gave us this ability to understand, and then he tried to guide us, to give us the guidance that this is wrong, this is right. So he gave us free will to choose between right and wrong. All right. So he tried to guide us to a world where we don't need to do bad deeds even. Okay. So he didn't just say that, oh, this is good, this is bad, and if you do bad deeds, I will kill you, I will torture you. Yes. No, he said that he tried to guide us to a world that we don't need to do bad deeds. As I said, I've given that example as well, that the knife, when several children are playing with the knife on the floor, in a room, and you, as a parent, you don't say all the time, oh, don't play with that knife, it's sharp, or don't, it's dangerous, go and take it away, the knife. So God tried to take away the knife, but not he take it away himself by his guidance. Okay, we take it away ourselves, the knife. So instead saying that, oh, this is haram, this is halal. Okay, or producing opium and killing people is haram, everybody knows it. So he tried to create a world where they don't need to do it, like farmers of Afghanistan, Sweden, majority of them are atheists, but they don't produce any drugs because the government take care of them. So create a world where everybody are fine, they are well off, they don't need such a thing. Even they want, they cannot do it because they don't find a market for opium and drugs. Jonathan, hello. I am Dutch, man. Seriously, thinking of reverting on Sunday or Monday. Really?
Which Islam? Muji Islam or ISIS Islam?
Please join me. This is very serious. You have to talk to me before. This is this is the link. Please tell me.
Yeah.
If you
Rather
want,
go for Muji Islam.
yes. If you want, then please, you have to talk to me. You have to keep contact with me. Always ask me questions so that you don't go anywhere wrong. Okay?
Yeah, don't go to ISIS Islam.
No.
The true Islam. Don't go to the true Islam. Stay with Muji Islam.
No, stay with the love and peace that I preach. And you see, my brother Martin is, we are like brothers, and we want to create such a world that we are all. He can preach for me. I love it, no problem. Okay.
I'm going to preach to Muji. I'm preaching to him.
Jonathan,
trying
question.
To help him. It's hard.
Come, please.
Yeah,
join us. Join us and tell me what made you to come to this decision. Don't worry. Do you want the link but I think that you have it. The link. Just click on that and come. It is very nice to see that you are interested in Islam. But
it's very nice to see someone finally convert to Muji Islam.
Yeah.
And how many people have converted to Muji Islam?
Okay, this is I haven't been doing it a long time ago, okay. but everybody love it. Yeah. Let me play for you. That,
everybody loves it because they wish it was true. They wish,
and they
wish Muji was right.
That their wish will come true, my brother. Okay. Let me see. Their wish will come true, and we are fighting for that. Okay. And let me play this. And let me see, where is it? Okay.
You're trying to get the link where everyone says Muji Islam is the best. Muji.
Let me share.
And they support the Muji Islam.
Share screen. What happened? That one disappeared. Share screen. Okay. With a public. Okay, here. Jonathan, I hope you are there.
It's a much nicer version of Islam.
When I see you, I love your version of Islam. Although it doesn't exist, it's not reality. I'd love to make it a reality, though. I personally love your view of Islam, and I wish Muslims would adapt to your view of Islam. But unfortunately, that's not the case.
So, last question to you, Brother Moji. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say, whatever reformation you're doing in Islam, I'm all for it. Brother Moji, you keep doing what you're doing. I love you, brother.
Yeah, see, Muji, you're on mute. I agree with them, Muji.
Längtar du också efter nya upplevelser? Världen är full av överraskningar och som...
What happened? It was continuing. Okay. Anyway, yes, these people from Trinity Channel, they were not calling Muslims brother, but I changed them to call me brother, and that was great. That was great. Yes, and they also agreed, of course. And that was several years ago. If I talk to them today, I would make them, change them much better. Understand?
The thing is, you sound more closer to a Christian. That's why they
were
enjoy
saying,
it so much. So, yeah.
No. They were saying exactly those times. Oh, this is Christianity. This is They were saying. But the thing is that I haven't read maybe a verse, or just I know some, that part that Jesus, peace be upon him, said that one who has no sin through the first stone and so on. These verses that
you have a lack of knowledge at the moment.
Exactly.
Lack knowledge.
Anyway, yes.
But you openly admit it. That's good.
But the thing
I will help you, Muji. I will help
you. But look, Martin.
Out of love. Out of love.
Martin, what I know. Okay, what I know. People have been asking me. Okay, what I know about Christianity. Okay. Those parts I told you already, I know that I don't accept them, okay? But if there is anything good in Christianity, those verses you said, match Quran as well, and I love it, okay? So what I'm saying is that if I want to go fast, I want to buy a car and go fast, 400 kilometers per hour, for example. And I see a Ferrari, and I see another car, let's say normal car, okay? So I don't need to, if I have the minimum knowledge, I don't need to drive that normal car 1 year, 2 years, and say, this one doesn't go 400 kilometers. I know already right away that this Ferrari is going 400. This is the fastest car, so I go for that car. So it doesn't mean what is my standard, what is my expectation.
But the only problem is like ISIS think they have a Ferrari as well, and they think your car is like a small little car that's not.
No, this is okay. Let them think whatever they want. Okay, that's why I'm asking them. You see it everywhere. I ask, please ask this Hagiga Jew to come and debate me. Okay, because I know that they have zero knowledge of everything. Okay, they don't know anything. If I didn't have, I asked them everywhere. They ran away. Okay, if you want, I can show you on my Facebook as well. The guy was, telling me, "Oh, you are ignorant," and blah blah blah. And then I was asking him, come and debate me. He looked like a sheikh as well, and. He put a condition that if you say that you are not a Muslim, blah, 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 I will debate you. I said, that would never happen. That's why you put this condition that,
I hope he debates you someday.
So
we have to try and get that sometime sorted.
Yes. But I will force them one day, definitely. Okay.
You're going to force them?
Yes.
Are you going to force them?
No. Not by God.
I thought you shouldn't force.
No, look, you know what I mean by that. What I mean is that to, make them everybody call them, say, why you do not debate the perfect dawah? What is your problem? On their channel, which I was asking you also, go on their channel and ask them so that their followers hear it and they say, oh, why you don't? This guy, he doesn't know anything. You just crush him. Yeah, come. So they force them like this, not that they, you put a gun on their head. No, not like that. Jonathan, where are you? Please talk to me. I want to talk to you. Please.
Yeah, me too. But Muji, you say you lack a little bit of knowledge about the Bible and stuff, Muji.
No, I
And
told
the
you that.
Bible, yeah. I'm
I
just
said
saying.
that.
I'm saying.
I
I
said that
know
that part I
you know
know.
some things.
I
Yeah, you know
know.
some things,
I know. Yes. What
but you
I'm
don't know
saying,
that you haven't had much experience with the Bible.
no, I know. Look,
Not you know.
yeah, I
But
said that.
the thing is that the Bible says that my people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge.
All
So
right.
Muji, make
So,
make 100%
Jonathan,
sure,
yes,
Muji.
yes. Jonathan says that I'm not coming
Mm.
live. Okay,
He's too
but
scared. But then
yes,
tell us something.
I would love to.
Why are you
Yeah,
converting to
tell me.
Muji Islam?
Yeah, he said yes. He said yes already. No, I just would like to
Is it
know.
Muji or Islam?
You
Are
asked
you
him, and
sure?
then he
Or
wrote
I said
yes.
ISIS Islam as well. So
No,
perhaps it's ISIS.
no, not. Hopefully, as we say in Islam, inshallah, not. Okay, so I'm not coming. What is the topic and your aim in this podcast? My topic, my aim in this podcast is to answer questions. Okay, and for example, I wanted to ask you if what made you to consider that Islam is good. Okay, what made me? I will tell you. Okay, for example, myself. What made me to believe that Islam is the true, the way? I have said it many times because I found reverting to Allah's Islam. Okay, yes,
Yeah, but
definitely.
which Islam is that?
No, look,
Because
no,
each one is guy is saying these Allah's
yeah,
Islam. Muji Islam is saying it's Allah Islam.
yes, Martin. Sorry, Jonathan. What Martin says is that he means which interpretation of Islam. Okay, so I hope that you follow the interpretation that I'm making, and what you ask. The aim of the podcast is to answer questions about Islam. You see, Martin has a lot of questions, and we are discussing that one. Okay, so the aim is this and yes, people can call. And last time there were several people who called. There was a sister from, I think she was from India, something, and she called. She was a Muslim. I think she was a Christian, or she was from Pakistan. I don't know. But anyway, she was very enjoying the podcast, and she was answering. She loved it. So the aim is this: that we create love, not hate.
Okay, Muji is getting closer to becoming Christian.
I tell you, Martin, I'm working for love, but I say that there is
Becoming
a
closer,
force,
Muji.
there is a force that we want to get rid of that force. My own version, okay? When reading the text, the Quran and Hadith, we do not need precise etc. between us and Allah. We do not need priests, okay, etc. between us and Allah. but
So it's ISIS Islam that he's following now because
no. I
it's
don't
his
think
own version.
No. It's not own version. Maybe own version is
Okay.
nice. Okay, maybe own
Okay.
version. We don't judge him right away.
Okay.
The thing is that yes, and the thing is that Jonathan, yes, we need some people as well who have better knowledge about. For example, I saw a Quranist. A Quranist was talking to who was it to this apostate Aladdin. Okay, she didn't believe in Hadith. Blah blah blah. What is this talk about ISIS? Okay,
Muji is against ISIS Islam, and I'm
yes,
also against ISIS
yes,
Islam.
they
So
are.
we are
Yes,
hoping you're not following ISIS Islam.
no, not ISIS Islam. We say ISIS interpretation of Islam. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So
That's
it's
what we
better.
mean.
Yes, exactly. So you understand. But anyway, that Quranist lady, sister, was saying that about this verse about beating wife. Okay, I think it's 4:34, chapter 4, verse 34. Yeah, and she was saying that. Okay, why would you even assume that? Okay, he just he didn't mean that. He just he
Just
said that
wondering.
yes. He just said that I hope not. because I have seen, yes, let me tell you, I have seen uh, people who convert to that, unfortunately, to that radical version of Islam. And one of them was even with Taliban, and he was caught, many years ago. He was injured, and I think that time, which the U.S. occupied Afghanistan. Yeah, they took him to USA. He was American. Anyway, what I was saying, that this Quranist was saying that, oh no, 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 it is to beat your wife with toothbrush, with like toothbrush. This is what some people. Okay, well, I'm up there. I am off.
Hostile.
There is
The
hostile
beating, perhaps. Beating
atmosphere.
with a toothbrush.
No, no. Look,
It's
let me
hostile.
tell. Yeah, so let me tell you that. So that's why we need people who understand the verse. Okay, so that as a convert, if somebody asks you about that verse, you teach that no, absolutely not. Quran does not allow us to beat our wife. Quran says leave her. Okay, and that's why I'm trying to teach people through Quran and verses of Quran that this is absolutely wrong. Allah would never allow. Let me, for example, read for you, okay, Martin as well. Uh, that strike in Quran has many different meanings. Okay, travel and so strike. Quran chapter 18 verse 11. Strike is cover. So we cast a cover of sleep over their ears within the cave for numbers of years. So strike here was cover. Is Martin a Christian? Yes, Martin is a Christian. Quran chapter 20 verse 77. Strike is search. And we had inspired to Moses. Okay, you can read yourself, but it means search. Mm, Quran 4:19. Oh believers, it is not permissible for you to inherit women against their will. It means that you don't have to take them by force, okay? Their will, or mistreat them, to make them return some of the dowry as a ransom for divorce. Okay, so when you want to divorce your wife, okay, so Quran doesn't allow you to mistreat your wife. What is dowry, Martin? Martin,
You
it's a
is it,
ransom.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's a ransom that when wife,
Mm.
get divorced, because in the past these widows, they were having trouble to remarry again, so they should get a ransom for their that their life is wasted, that husband has taken their virgin, because people would accept that only take virgin wife. That's why Prophet Muhammad married many widows, to show them that it's no problem to marry widows. Anyway, so it says that do not mistreat them. Mistreat like what? To beat them, so Allah says don't mistreat your wives that you have divorced. Even, can you imagine your wife that you have divorced? You have no right to mistreat them, so that they give up their ransom, unless they are found guilty of adultery. Treat them firmly. If you happen to dislike them, you may hate something which Allah turns into a great blessing. Okay, Quran chapter 65 verse 6. Let the woman who are undergoing waiting period, waiting period is when you have divorced your wife, she has to wait 3 months until she can marry someone else. That waiting period, let the woman who is going this period live in the same manner as you live yourself. Look, so beautiful, so mercy. At the same manner, in accordance with your means, as much as you afford, and do not harass them with a view to making their lives a misery. And if they happen to be with child, spend freely on them until they deliver their burden. And if they nurse your offspring, give them their compenses, recompense, and take counsel with one another in a fair manner about the child's future. And if both of you find it difficult, so you see that even your wife that you have divorced, while she's nursing your child, you have to, it's as if as it is her job, so you have to give her her salary during that period. So you see that Allah doesn't allow you to mistreat even your wife that you have divorced, and you are 3 months you are forced to live with her. Imagine that atmosphere. You hate your wife. You are just, Marty, you just have divorced her, but you have to treat her with a great manner, with love. Okay. So how can such a religion allow you to beat your wife that you are going to live with? Not even, All right. Because Rodney War, because I don't want to go to hell, but let me see. Is there much? Because I don't want to go to hell. I don't know what he wrote. So Martin, what made you decide to follow an immoral blood cult Christianity? Jonathan, Jonathan, uh, as a Muslim, let me have to read for you the chapter. Okay, if you want to become a Muslim, okay, which I hope, inshallah, Christian. Okay, look. Uh, right. Is 29:46. And do not argue with the people of the scripture, except in a way that is best, except for those who commit injustice among them. Okay. Martin is, inshallah, hopefully, is the way he is. Okay. He's not doing injustice. Okay. Among them, and say, we believe in that which has been revealed to us and revealed to you, and our God is your God, is one, and we are Muslims in submission to him. Okay. Chapter 2, verse 62. Those who believe and those who are Jews and Christians and Sabians, whoever believes in Allah and the last day, and Allah means God, of course. He believe in God. Okay, doesn't matter how, but anyway. And the last day, and do righteous good deeds, shall have their reward with their Lord. On them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. Okay. Chapter 3, verse 113. Not all of them are alike. Of the people of the book are a portion that stand for the right. They rehearse the verse of God all night long, and they prostrate themselves in adoration. So there are lots of verses, my brother Jonathan, that tells us to just talk nicely. We do not call their religion cult or blood cult or
Which
whatever.
is
Yes,
a very nice
thank
guy.
you. So thank you.
And
So
I sent him the video that I made for you. I
oh,
sent him
thank you. I love
the
it. So you see, yes, I could read for you a lot of other verses as well. That if you deal with people with love, they will become your friend. This is
Yeah,
verse
love
of
is
Allah.
important.
Yes, love is important. Allah says that you will be like close friends and brothers, of course. Yeah. So as we became, me and Martin, he's a great help to me always. Okay. So please. Uh, his judgment is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If he attack you, then you come to me, I will put him on his place. Okay. But as long as he doesn't attack
Spank
you,
me.
yes, as long as he's not going to attack you, he's not, uh, dangerous to you, you have to deal with him with just and love. Okay. So his judgment is with God, and I'm sure Allah will forgive his minor, bad deeds, and he's not doing major bad deeds, definitely. Okay.
Okay,
Because,
Muji, I sent you the
all right.
email of Daniel Hikachu. Or
No, he's not going to do that. Daniel, I got you.
you have to tell him that you debated the apostate prophet,
But he must
and
have heard. He must have heard
yeah.
everywhere,
But
because I have said
can't you message him?
everywhere.
Can't you email him?
All right,
Can't you email him?
I will. Okay, I will send him. I copied it. Okay, I
But
will
you have
send.
to like show him that you debated
I
apostate
know. I will.
prophet,
Yes, I will do
and
it.
tell him
Yes,
his Islam is super
yes,
bad and he doesn't know anything, and he
yes.
just
All right. I will. I will.
and you want to debate him.
Yeah, I will. What is it?
Because we need to figure this out,
Yes,
which is the true Islam for other
I
people's
will.
benefit.
Yes, I will make him to somehow to do it. Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
provoke him. I will
yeah,
provoke.
provoke a little bit.
Yes.
Provoke a little bit.
And that, oh, your Islam. I mean, I believe, of course, definitely, that your Islam is trash. Your Islam is dangerous. I'm the biggest.
Yeah,
I've said it many times. I'm the
yeah,
biggest enemy of your Islam. Definitely,
yeah.
your version of Islam is, you know. So,
Okay,
all
but
right.
you have to do it in a nice way. Don't do it too bad, because then he's
No, no,
not
no.
gonna like. You have
Okay.
to try
Yeah.
and
I will tell him
yeah,
that. Yes, I know. I've said everywhere. He must have heard it, that I'm against his, view of Islam, and that's
and that
I
we
said.
have to debate. Like,
Yes, that's I
why
see.
why are you gonna say we have to debate? Like, we have
I
to
say
sort
that
this out.
because I'm going to tell him, because you have zero knowledge of Islam. You ignorant when you say that
Don't
Allah allows
don't
you
say
to
that. Then he's not gonna debate because
uh,
he's gonna.
Allah allows you to beat your wife and rape your wife. My God, in the public, he say that you come home and you want to make sex with her. She doesn't know. Then you can beat her, and then
Yeah,
you saw
and
that,
then
yeah.
quote the verse
Yes,
after beating.
yes, and then no, that's I don't know if he said that, but he was saying that you forced her, you abuse her, you beat her, and my God.
But
Oh,
you have to, yeah, we have to now think how you're gonna say this, because if you say he knows nothing, that's not gonna work. Like, you have to say it like in a way that brings him out. That's gonna bring
mhm.
him out.
But anyway, I will say it everywhere, so that everybody hear it. In other
Yeah,
streams, even if he doesn't answer my mail, I don't care. I will, say it everywhere about EF Dawa as well. Everybody, for sure,
yeah. Just
somebody will come.
spam him
Yeah,
like crazy.
yeah,
No, I'm joking.
exactly. So that everybody hear, and then finally say, okay, let me debate this
Let me
guy.
get rid of this guy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
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 I'm looking forward to that debate.
yeah. So, okay. All right, Martin, is
Yeah, it was fun.
2.5 hour. Yeah, very nice talking to you. We can talk next week, hopefully, again.
And let
Okay.
me know if you get that debate,
Yes, of course,
because I'm
definitely.
gonna watch that again. Because
You are
it's
always the first one who knows
mm,
that. Okay. All
okay.
right, my brother, thank you very much. And thank you, everybody who were watching. Jonathan, I hope that you can contact me later if you're here. If you have any question, I love to answer. Please join us next time. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you, my
Cheers.
brother. Cheers.
Bye,
Bye.
Muji. Love
Bye. Bye.
you.
Love you
God
too, man.
bless.
Bye.
Bye.
Bless you too. Thank you. Bye. Bye.